Kendrick to set the tone.
Oh my God.
Oh my, yo, he actually gave a shift to hip hop that was needed without knocking the younger artists. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop has grown so much. We have different genres, and then I think with Kendrick, he was able to put it out there that we wanted people to, put more thought and take more responsibility for what they were saying, and not just everybody talking about drugs and hoes and this and that. He does a song with Rich the Kid that gives back and lets them know, like, we all family. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta like what each other does, but hip hop, we gotta stay a family. Then he just went and pushed it to a point and woke up every lyricist. Like the last 2 months, you got the J. Cole album, you got the Black Thought album, Streams of Thought, that's crazy. Pusha T joined. Kanye had to step up and come with it.
Cudi out.
Everybody is putting out like high quality stadium music. And to me, this is one of the most beautiful times in hip hop. This is the
What it do? It's your boy J. Reed. We here for you. More chopping, more chops, more lops, more choppings. So let's get the chopping. Chop, chop. We here for the fame, not for the game. Let's get it. So Kendrick Lamar said, New York Post time, Kendrick Lamar, the greatest rapper of all time. I think that's wrong. I'm a big Kendrick Lamar fan. I love goddamn Kung Fu Kenny. Morale Big Steppers, his nickname himself, but I think they got it wrong with this. Lamar is a talented artist, probably one of the best lyricists in the game, one of the greatest rappers. But I can't say he's the greatest rapper of all times. No, he took 5-year hiatus off. He rarely does features here and there. I can't say the greatest rapper of all time. I gotta put Drake. I gotta put J. Cole up there with that list. Jay-Z. There's so many other artists I gotta put in that list. Lil Wayne. It's so many artists I have to put in there. Greatest of all time rapper. I can't necessarily do that. I mean, Wayne, Jay, Drake. Oh man, come on. J. Cole. Andre 3000. There's so many other artists I can put above him. I can't say him. Like, no, Eminem. Like, Eminem. Come on, M. I can't say this. He hasn't been consistent in the last several years. And I think Damn was a solid project. It wasn't as good as Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City is his greatest project. And Section 80, that was a good one. The Heart series has always been good. My favorite out of them was always the Heart Part 2. Heart Part 2 and 3. I can't say that. I can't say this. I think they got it wrong, the New York Post, for saying this. And he got a crown of thorns on his head while holding his daughter. He did have a daughter, by the way, Kendrick. And no doubt in 10 years since the instant classic breakthrough 2012 Good Kid, Mad City, 34-year-old artist has emerged as the king of rap world, winning 14 Grammys and even a freaking Pulitzer Prize. While competitors such as Drake have had more hits, Lamar has earned mad respect with the most important rapper of this generation. I mean, I can't say that because we gotta go by numbers. M, Drake, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Andre 3000, the Outkast crew. I mean, the greatest rapper. I can't go with that though. I mean, Drizzy is just like, he lives on the charts. But Good Kid, Mad City been on the charts for years, and that shit came out over a decade ago. Swimming pools, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Money Trees, classic records, classic, one of my favorites. And then he dropped, and then he said, heavy, one of his quotes for Lamar reflects both power and the pressure of his position. Heavy is the head that chose to wear the crown, to whom is given much is required. He raps on the crown. Later in the fame, Remotion Survivor makes it clear that he wasn't trying to strike a Jesus pose, that crown of thorns on the album cover clearly made you think about it, but he is not your savior. So there's no doubt, from Good Kid to Pimp a Butterfly to Damn, Mr. Morale, and the Black Panther. I'm going to say Good Kid, Mad City was his best. I'm going to go with Section 80. And I'm going to go with Damn, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Mr. Morale is my least favorite. It's definitely my least favorite. I still want the Kendrick and J. Cole to pop. I don't believe it's going to happen. They're two great big artists. They're so Oh, they're so transcendent. That's when they was younger, and they're older now. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but it's definitely on my wish list. It's definitely one of my dream collabs. Drake and J. Cole. I mean, J. Cole and Kendrick. They remember they were supposed to do it, but it never happened. I would even love to see a Black Hippies project, you know, out of them Absol, Schoolboy Q, J Rock. I don't think that's gonna happen because Kendrick is just a mega superstar. That's definitely not gonna happen. I'd love to see that. You know, but I don't see it's gonna happen. You know, and I love to see Drake and Kendrick, you know, get back together because Poetic Justice, that's a classic joint. That was off his first album, you know, and Problems. That's on Problems though. That's a classic record right there that Drake and Kendrick was on. I mean, so you know that right there in itself, and Kendrick was on Drake Interlude. Somebody Said Rocky though, that was a classic record right there. So you know, yeah, man, I think Kendrick definitely on his spot on on Mount Rushmore 4, but I can't say he's the greatest of all time. I just think that's just nah, they're just too outright right there. I can't. It's too far fetched. I just think that's just a little bit hysterical. I think that's being overhyped. I just can't say that. He don't do enough features, and it took 5 years to drop this project. And for those 5 years, I think the music quality was poor, the replay value was poor, like his previous projects. And I don't think it's nothing for you to play in the club. You know, Drake make music play in the club. Even J. Cole make a little music play in the club. Kendrick don't make club music. Even M makes some club bangers. Kendrick make music for you to sit and think and listen. He does. He provided great content with Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. And I think the biggest deal of that album was Kendrick. That was the biggest surprise. It was like, oh shit. Because that shit hit us with a left hook. That hit us with a haymaker. That shit came out of fucking nowhere. Kendrick and J. Cole. I mean, Kendrick and goddamn Kodak. We ain't seen that coming. Nobody seen that shit coming out of nowhere. So Silent Hill and Kendrick rapping on that. You know, Rich in Spirit. Like, come on. Nobody seen that shit coming. So I think that was the biggest surprise of that album right there. I think Kodak outshined Kendrick on that album. He stole the show because, yeah. And then I feel like, you know, the album was so bad. He did a video, Cry Together, and then he was smashing the chick. I don't know. I didn't like. I thought it was just a gimmick. I thought Mr. Morale and Big Stepper was a weak move. I thought they could have did better. I thought Kendrick could have definitely did a better job with that project. And then he's smashing the chick like a sex tape. And the song in the video got over 4.2 million views, Kendrick. About us people arguing and shit. You know, a couple arguing some domestic violence shit. DV. But yeah, man. I think, in my opinion, I don't know who's the greatest. But if I were to choose, I'd have to choose Lil Wayne still over Kendrick, or Drake, or Jay over Kendrick. You know, I still had to choose those legends to this day over him. But y'all let me know in the comment section, though. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.